to perhaps. I just wish the honourable gentleman might have a look at what actually happens.
Doesn't he look so intelligent, eh? Yes, on the 21st of July 2025, the Minister for Policing and Crime Prevention, Dame Diana Johnson, was taking questions about asylum hotels and migrant criminal activity. Well, after embarrassing gulp of fibs, she took further questions. So when it comes to making a bit of a clown of himself, cometh the hour, cometh the man, that is 30p Lee Anderson. 30p Leanderthal?
Illegal migrants crossing the Channel are 24 times more likely to end up in British jails than British-born citizens. Yet this government allow thousands of unvetted males to enter this country who are going to commit horrific crimes like rape and murder, and there's some potential terrorists amongst them. So does she agree with me? It's time to forget the silly legislation that the Labour MPs opposite are bleating on about, and it's time to detain these people and deport them, and we don't want to see any of these silly tags put on their ankles. Just detain and deport straight away.
Well, the honourable gentleman who I sat on the Home Affairs Select Committee with for a number of years will know that when, and I think actually he attended the visit to Manston when we were both on the Home Affairs Select Committee. Oh, well, perhaps he didn't. Well, it might have helped if he did, because at Manston, one of the things that happens is information biometrics are taken from people who come across in small boats. They are checked against records. So I just wish to I just wish the honourable gentleman might have a look at what actually happens. And I would say to him, I think the statistic that he's raising is one that comes from a newspaper. I don't think it's actually been verified, but I'm willing to have a look at it. But I think it is in the Sun newspaper, if I recall.
Now, I did have a little look at this cesspit that is the Scum article, where there was no evidence, back up these statistics. You just basically had to take their word for it, showing pictures of people who had been taken to court for either disturbing the peace or shoplifting. And to be honest, I was surprised our 30p Leanderthal managed to read past the first paragraph, before his dust between his ears collapsed. But it didn't surprise me he didn't visit Manston, if I'm honest, because he'll have probably got confused and asked for a pint of it in his local Witherspoons on that day instead. But what a clown, eh? But what do you guys think? Let me know down below, and I do hope I might see you later on in my Friday Frolic live stream later on at 5 p.m. for a couple of hours, for laughs and, giggles. So I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.